My mother told me that faith is stepping out onto nothing and landing on something. And that is a phrase which has gotten me through a lot. It makes me think of a time about 4 years ago that I volunteered for a children's camp. It was a church camp, and I was on the SALT team. That stands for Student Action Leadership Team. A lot of fun, very intense. We had 4 days of intensive training before the camp even started. We learned all sorts of stuff, but most importantly, what we learned to do was to seek the presence of God, to seek Him with all of our being. It was one of the most amazing, most powerful 4 days of my life, because in those 4 days, I saw miracles happen. I saw backs with scoliosis straightened. I saw a sprained arm healed. I saw a good friend of mine who had a heart condition, who even fainted during one of our training exercises, get healed of her heart condition. It was just one of the most amazing things I'd ever seen. I'd never seen miracles happen like that. And it was like popcorn. Once one popped, the rest of them started popping. Miracles were happening all over the place. And it made me think and reevaluate my faith. Because Jesus said in Matthew 7:7, "Ask, and it shall be given unto you. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened to you." It seems so simple. All we have to do is just ask for God, and He appears just like that. Jesus also said, though, in Matthew 6:33, that seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. It's as simple as that. Of course, some of us all have unanswered prayers, or we've seen instances in our lives where it seems like we had so much faith and we did not get the outcome that we expected. And it's then, when we are on the other side of no, that we have to understand that faith alone does not produce miracles. God is our focus, not miracles, not signs and wonders. Our focus is God. I've got to have more of Him. I've got to have more of His Word. I have to have more of His presence, especially when I'm here on campus and I've got negative influences, maybe my professors, maybe some peers who have so much negativity in their lives. I have to be that light shining to them. And how can I be that light if I don't have the light? We have to have Jesus. We have to want Jesus more than we can want the miracle, because only Jesus is the one who can perform the miracle. I'm not the miracle maker. My God is. Hebrews 11:6 says in the Amplified, "But without faith, it is impossible to please and be satisfactory to Him. For whoever would come to God must necessarily believe that God exists and that He is a rewarder of those who earnestly and diligently seek Him." You know, miracles are awesome, and I'm believing in some powerful miracles for our campus. But I've got to know the God of the miracles before I can ever expect to see one for myself. Hope you have a blessed day, an encouraged week, and keep keeping on. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in.